Welcome back to Marketing Champions. I'm Howard Welp, your host here on dailyadbrief.com. And we're talking about marketing around the country with marketers who are really helping companies get their marketing messages out there to their audience. Today we have Keith Pillow from Caddy Marketing and Communications from Ventura, California. Keith, welcome to the conversation.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, we enjoy having you here. So you've been involved in marketing for quite a while. Why don't you tell us a little bit how you got started and how you launched Caddy Marketing?
It all started when I was back in school at the University of Colorado. I was actually an international business major at the time, dating myself a little over 30 years ago. And I noticed in the degree requirements that there was overlap between the marketing major and the international business major. And I just started taking marketing classes there in the business school. And it was a really fascinating subject for me. And so I decided to double major in international business and marketing. And then I had several internships in that arena, including with several public relations entities, and that suited my background. And so I ended up working in PR, and I've held a number of in-house and PR agency roles over the years. And then in 2009, during the Great Recession, I was forced into a new professional situation, and so it made sense to start my own consulting practice, and that's how Caddy Marketing was born.
Yes, there are always those sparks that get these businesses started, and that's not always a bad thing because it really helps you get your message out there to others and get them where they're going. And so what would you say is what you focus on the most with your clients these days?
So I'm a traditional marketing consultant, and so from that perspective, I help companies solve a number of marketing problems that they're experiencing, and I have three areas that I focus on, and that is branding, social media, and public relations, given my expertise. But I also do a number of other marketing-related things for them: direct mail, advertising throughout all mediums, email marketing, experiential marketing, event marketing, and the list goes on from there.
So you really are covering the bases for them in getting their marketing message out there. What would you say is the most effective medium that you're seeing at the moment?
Well, for the market that I focus on, which is small businesses, and small businesses make up approximately 85% or even more, I haven't seen the updated figures, but 85% of all companies in the United States is and really more cost-effective marketing tactics. So that would be public relations, email, website, and social media. And these are all techniques that small businesses rather, can utilize without having to spend a great deal of money. And with all that being said, is a lot of the small business owners, they're really tight-fisted with their money. They don't subscribe to the traditional rule of spending 10% of their annual revenue on marketing, so they have to be very judicious and strategic with how they spend their available funds. And so that's where I come in. I help them develop and then execute a plan which utilizes those resources strategically and intelligently, and then gets results for them.
I think you bring up a point that is even more challenging than coming up with the right strategy, is trying to get small business owners to understand what is an expense and what is an investment in their business at those beginning stages before they could put those into their budgets.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
It's trying to find the right mix and communication with them so they can relate to that. But as things are going and time moving on, what do you see as some of the growth opportunities for these types of businesses in their marketing over the next couple of years?
That's a very good question. So a couple of opportunities that I have seen trending is, for example, within the advertising realm, there has been a great deal of interest and investment in out-of-home advertising. So these would be things like billboards, bus stands, in-store kiosks, taxi cabs, and also there's a variety of exciting new opportunities. For example, when you walk into a grocery store, they have decals actually on the floor at the point of sale, and so I see a lot of companies exploring those. I think we're going to continue to see an ongoing focus on PR and social media, particularly as different platforms such as Clubhouse and emerge, and then also the growing importance of platforms like TikTok. And regardless of what the future holds, there is still and should be a tremendous focus, as you just mentioned, Howard, on sound marketing strategy, knowing your target audience, and figuring out the best ways to communicate with that audience.
And that communication is always the key to everything. You have to know how to say the right thing and have it be received by the prospects that you're looking for, and that really generates that relationship that all businesses are striving to have. And what you've shared with us really it shows the roadmap of what you see for your clients and what kind of opportunities there are for companies, not just now but in the future, to really grow their messaging and get in front of a new audience. So we really appreciate you sharing that with us today, and thank you for joining us.
I appreciate your having me again. Thanks so much.
And thank you for joining us as well. Keith brings up a lot of great marketing concepts for small businesses to absorb and to find ways to implement into their budgets and into their marketing plans. So to learn more about what he's doing at Caddy Marketing, check us out on dailyadbrief.com. But go out, have a great rest of the day today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.